Oh, but I'm slow. It takes me forever to get this thing started. How's it going tonight? Let's get some magic going, huh? How's it going, Bryn? Bum, 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 bum. My headphone going. Yeah, I am way too slow most days. Trying to figure out what I want to play next weekend for the RCQ. I am most likely going to be playing this Oil Deep Gear Hulk deck. I do want to see if we want to make any more changes to it, because this deck I've been having a lot of fun with. Weirdly enough, I mean, it's the thing we've streamed by far the most. Just kind of got to figure out what else I want to make changes with. I think I'm really happy with the main, though. How are you doing, Scoop? Hope you're having a good day. We're going to play around with this, and we're probably going to play around with the 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻 list that 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻 was playing on stream yesterday, because that deck is right up my alley on things I want to be doing. Oh, forgot to turn the heater off. That's what I forgot to do.
Hey, well, okay. Hot?
Yeah. Getting toasty up in here. The 𝔹𝕃ℂ𝔻 deck. How did we beat the bounce decks? It wasn't the greatest of matchups. It was kind of annoying. Like, you have a really hard time beating multiple. That's right. Nice day to stock them up. How are you doing, Stokes? Looks like it's a good day to die to a mouse. God, it's always the double mouse, isn't it? Fortunately, I think it's just a go for the throat turn. Oh, they have a rage too, probably. They were supposed to stock up and try to hit a cut down. We're going off last night's list. We haven't made any changes yet. No changes yet. So we dig for cut down, right? That's what we're supposed to do. So I want to play Swamp first. Well, shit. I think we're dead, chat. No, we had a great run last night. Yup. Well, can't deadly cover up, but we can put Oil Deep. Oil Deep, look at their hands, see if there's anything in there that kills us. That kills us. Oh, alright, well, we tried. We tried. Points for effort. If we would have found that Oil Deep Gear Hulk the turn before, we win that game. I think hands down, but sometimes you just get moused. They want more burn spells. We might want the duresses over, like, a deadly cover-up. Like, one duress might be right. But I think this blot out's kind of bad. Probably with the Tideminder over the blot out, I suppose. Probably worth having a Tideminder for the Sunspine links. Sounds fine. Not too shabby. I don't think I need a Gloomburge Lake yet. We have all four. We have 4 lands, enough to cast the Gearhulks. Let's get rid of the Hired Claw. I think we let the Screaming Nemesis through, or not the Screaming Nemesis, the Amberheart Challenger. I think that's something we just clean up with the Deadly Cover-Up. Maze Mind Tome was actually a really good draw. Very, very happy with that pickup. We might have been supposed to counter that Lightning Strike. Go Gearhulk. Doing good, Evan. How are you doing tonight? Hey, thank you for the raid, Darkest Mage. Thank you, thank you. How's it going, Desert Diamonds? Hopefully the rest of your stream went well. I mean, we still trade with this with the Monstrous Rage. And I'd rather have this thing out of play than the other. Hey! How is everyone doing this evening? Welcome, welcome from Darkest Mage channel. My name is Nick. We play a lot of Standard over here. Try to jam as much of this Doomsday deck as we can, trying to flesh it out for the Arena qualifier this next weekend. I think we've got ourselves in a pretty decent spot at the moment. One island, one fabled passage over Undercity Sewers in Netherland. I was wondering about the demo field. That's something I was thinking about as well. I think I'm just Melissa's Eclipsing and holding up, change the equation, and drawing cards. I think that does sound right. 1 demo field, 1 island, a fabled passage at least. I think I'm supposed to let this one through because we can counter, or not counter, but kill this. Just mainly want to hold up, change the equation for the links. I think Swiss Sphere is better because it doesn't give him a card. That's fair. I just didn't want the Everheart Challenger in play. 2 more blue sources and also untap blue. Yeah, I think that's fair. I think I like that swap. I kind of wanted a demo field in here anyway, because demo field kind of, like, the creature lands can be kind of a nuisance. So I think a demo field sounds really nice. Do you want to take direct burn, or do we just want to take Emperor Heart Challenger? Probably just take the direct burn. Probably should take the burst lightnings. Playing a case. 2 Lithomantic Barrage. They don't have any Screaming Nemesis or Sunspine Links in their deck? Oh, okay, I'm not near as afraid of this as I could have been. Yes, I think the Nowhere to Run was a fantastic addition. That card has felt really good. Knowing they're not on much else that scares me, I'm fine countering this. They're not on Screaming Nemesis or Sunspine Link, so I'm not as worried about other things. That is a clock. That is a good enough clock. Nowhere to Run was much better than I thought it was going to be once it was in here. Being able to like kill Kaitos is huge. We'll make those mana base changes. Did you find anything you wanted to change out of the board? I saw you running the two CMC card, the black, blue. I can't remember what it did or what it was called, but it seemed interesting. One from Murders, I think it was from. Makes a 2/2, I think. Doing good, doing good. How are you doing this evening? I think the Doomsday is very necessary, though. This hand's pretty good. Got to cut down. Cut down into Preacher is a pretty good start. Do not want them to have a Manifold Mouse. Dreams of Steel and Oil and Tidebinder. Gotcha. I think I've got one Tidebinder in the board right now. I don't hate the Tidebinder main. I think I kind of want to cut one of the 3 steps ahead anyway. I think 2 is a little clunky. Just working on Jeskai Oculus Store Championship on Thursday. Well, good luck in the Store Championship. Jeskai Oculus is a really good deck. I'm very surprised or very impressed with that deck on average. Yes, I think one copy of it seems really good. Just like a really good card to grab off stock up. Just in general, very powerful. Assuming this is going to hit by yeah, Witchstalker's Frenzy. Makes sense. Put in Sheltered's main instead of Inti. Ooh, I don't know if I like that. I really like Inti. Inti in that deck felt really good. I think I'm oil deeping them here. This was wrong. This was just actually straight wrong because we can't block the Hired Cloth. That was just stupid. I did see that when I did see that play where you were almost able to deck them. They just unfortunately drew the Kaito and Risen Reef off their 2 draws, or Restless Reef. That was almost GG's for it too. They don't have a Burst Light in the graveyard we can take either. Well, I think I fucked up that last turn. It was not the deck's fault if we lose this game. It was 100% on me. We just have to hope they don't draw an untapped land, I guess. But even then, there's like so many things that kill us. That's fair. I think I was playing 1 Inti in the list. I don't know. I'm a real big fan of Inti. I like that card a lot. Oh, sure. That works too. There's a lot of ways we die here. If we wouldn't have played Old Gearhulk last turn, I think we probably win that game. I think we had a better shot at least. Yeah, 2 or 3 is a lot. I think I was playing 1. I do like one NT in the list, I think. I was also playing Marauding Mako there for a while, and it's like pretty synergistic with Marauding Mako. I don't think that's like the correct answer, but that is kind of where we were at there for a little while. Let's go ahead, add a Fabled. Cut one of these sewers. We cut 2 sewers, probably. Maybe we cut just a swamp. I do like the demo field, though. Maybe not the demo field. That one colorless land did, like, burn us quite a few times when we were playing the deck with the just straight up with the oil deep, so I think it's probably better not to play a demo field. I think just cut a second under. Well, we're staying the same on that. We'll probably just cut a swamp. Probably have to cut a swamp. We need to go up a blue source. I think we needed to go up 2 blue sources for the deck to function more properly. Oil's been great. Like, I've been very, very happy with this card. I don't know if you need 4, but I have been very happy with the Oil Deep Gearhulk so far. And a second into the Flood Maw. Mockingbird's interesting. I've never tried Mockingbird in the list. I think I might cut one of these Oil Deeps for a Tidebinder. Or maybe we just cut the 3 steps ahead. Let's try that. Fairly often. There's a lot of targeting yourself with Oil Deep Gearhulk, which I think is fine. I think that's like one of the better modes for Oil Deep Gearhulk is just giving yourself a better draw. It is seeing the most play of any of them. Honestly, none of the other Gearhulks are really seeing any play. The green-white one sees a little bit of play in all the cage decks, but the cage decks are not very popular right now. Also, I mean, Oil Deep does have the sickest alt art by far. And any reason that I can get to play this card with this art, I love it. I do think the card's been performing very well, though. Like, honestly, I was expecting it to be kind of a dud, but it has been very, very good for us. Jund? Gold Vein Hydra, huh? Being able to copy Oculus is really powerful. It's fantastic. Probably just take Blot Out Land. I should take Blot Out Mazemind Tome. I definitely want the Blot Out for sure, because I'm not 100% sure what opponent's doing. I think I'm supposed to take the land. We were lucky enough to get to go see. They did like a Naruto Symphony here, like an hour away from where I live, and it played a bunch of the music from the show. It was really, really good. Definitely recommend if it comes around your area. What the hell? Hedron Archive? I didn't even know that was in Standard. What are we doing? Hey, Axe, thank you for the Prime sub. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming and checking out the channel. Hope you're having a good night. Thank you for the support. No, I'm good. Go ahead and hit me with that one. We can blot that out so they don't get the treasure tokens. I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing something very large and annoying, I have a feeling. I guess now we can anoint it. We can anoint plus stock up. That seems like the right call. They're ramping into something large, and I don't really want to know what it is. Stock up again, baby. Let's go. We already have a Restless Reef, so I think we take the Undercity Sewers. Honestly, we probably just take 2 Undercity Sewers and a Restless Reef. I mean, I don't really want the other removal spell. We already have 2. I just want to make sure we hit our lands and try to find our combo pieces. Yeah, just Jund to big stuff. Slagstorm looks particularly bad against our 4/4, which is good. Had 8 mana, cast Oil Deep Scroll, and made them draw with Jace for the win. Nice. That's a sweet way to do it. I like that the Oil Deep can also, like, accidentally win games, too. It's pretty sick. Blue-white control? I'm not a big blue-white control fan. I think that deck's got a lot of holes in it that are not particularly great. This seems like a time we're supposed to target ourselves with this. We have 1 basic island now. We have 1 basic island. This is probably good. So we have 1 Fabled Passage and 1 basic island to up our blue count. No, white, like, you have a better shot of winning with Jaces in the deck. I feel like the 4 Jace version was better at winning the game, because White Overlord and Beza is not good enough. What are they doing? There's no way for us to do anything else with this, so we may as well just shoot the Sheriff this. No, we didn't need the island because we already had enough green. Or not green, Jesus. We already had enough blue. We just, I don't think we saw it when we were going through because I clicked too fast. I would really like to find a Jace. I think 3 steps ahead. Probably Deadly Cover Up. Need to find a Jace here. Jace and or Doomsday Extractor, so we can just finish this game off. I don't really want to see what they're doing. I'm a little afraid with them playing a bunch of Hedron Archives. We just blot it out. I think this is probably fine. I think I want to save our counterspell for something else big that they might have. They haven't exiled anything, so I want to make sure we wait till after combat to blot out so that these things don't get bigger. That way they can't trade with our Oil Deep Gear Hulk. There should still be 1 in our deck. It's not in our graveyard, so... 4. Your move, opponent. Oil Deep doing some work here again. So they're just on mono planeswalkers, I guess. So is it better to counter this and make a token copy, or is it better to draw cards? It's probably better to just make a token copy of our thing, right? Honestly. I'm fine with them having both those, because we can change the equation one of them if they try to stop or try to kill their stuff. Yeah, I mean, I think we're just on the aggro plan now. Oh, now they're just dead. Sick. Who needs to mill them out when you just punch them to death? I do want more information is what you're doing. You're just on, like, a bunch of planeswalkers, I guess. Ramp into planeswalkers. Yeah, so we put in... I was thinking... Darkest Mage suggested, like, a demo field, which I don't think is wrong either. I think 1 demo field might be worth it, too. But I'm just deathly afraid of getting screwed off of our Oil Deep Gear Hulks on turn 4, because we had it happen to us a couple times yesterday, and it scares me. Doing all of those things. These cutdowns seem truly awful. Nowhere to Run is also probably pretty bad. The rest of this all seems okay. For upcoming Pauper FNM. Oh, have a good time. Pauper FNM sounds like a blast. Are we just cutting 2 more removal spells? Probably. Probably just supposed to be the... Well, Anoints are really good against the Goldvein Hydras. That's really the only creature we saw. What else do we see? Like, they've got giant creatures, obviously, but they've got Goldvein Hydra, 𝔹𝕃, Overlords. I think we'll probably just cut the Annoyance. Tishana's Tidebinder can do some work there, too. Don't even know if we want any of these deadly cover-ups, I guess, actually. Give this a shot. It is scary. But at least in these random piles, like, we have... Our deck is inherently good against the random piles because we do just have a 2-card combo win. I know it does hit land critters, but so does Go for the Throat. Balustrade Spy combo? Oh, hell yeah, that sounds like a good time. Do it. Give him the Spy. I mean, their deck is really slow. I suppose it's probably fine. I'm not super thrilled about it. But we've got lands and spells, so I guess we'll give it a shot. Exactly, yeah, you really just don't have to care what your opponent's doing when you're playing this deck, which I really enjoy in the standard format where you have just, like, you have your stuff you can do and just win the game because of it. Which I think is a place where you really want to be. So I don't think we're supposed to stock up here because I think we just want to hold a blot out for a Planeswalker if they play one this turn and then Oil-Deep Gearhulk the following turn, I think is like our plan. Because we already have like what we want to do on turn 4. We're not looking for something to do on turn 4. Yeah, I mean, that doesn't feel great either, but I feel like us looking for cards was basically irrelevant there. We already have everything we need in our hand for now. Next turn, we can stock up and hold up a card, which I think is where we want to be. They have so many giant things in their deck, and I don't like it. Probably just take the Chandra. Really don't want them to cast a Chandra next turn. I wonder how opponent ever beats a Heartfire Hero with 20 Planeswalkers that cost 5+ mana in their deck. Archive plus Goldvein Hydra for 3? Oh, just pass. Okay. Reasonable. Reasonable. Yeah, exactly. That might even be generous. Might be higher than that. Opponent's net mana average for their cards is very high. Get in there real deep. Yeah, just turn 3 Slagstorms, hopefully just good enough. There's just so much reach in the red decks now. Negate. Probably negate Go for the Throat, I guess. Put the island into play last, or as our 7th land, because I'd rather be able to still cast our Doomsday Extractor on 6 if we happen to draw it off the top. So are we Goldvein Hydrating, or are we Ashiocking? Or Hydrating? Is interplay tapped, right? We do. Go ahead and make 1,000,000 treasures. Like to stock up. We can mill them out with this. Do I have to block with this thing? I don't think I do. I think I'm fine with this. Jace seems to roll in packs. You usually don't see one Jace, you usually see 3 or 4. It seems like. You see 0 or you see 3? Speaking from experience of someone who's played a lot of Jace recently, it does seem like Jace likes to roll in packs. Kind of hoping they didn't draw like another big Planeswalker to play here. Alright, 15 in the bin. We place the second Jace Brainstorm here. Or, not Brainstorm, but Draw 3. And force them to have to interact with it with Overlord. Do we like that? Because even 15 more doesn't get us quite there for an Outrageous Robbery. I think I like that. I think I like drawing 3 cards here. Our hand's kind of crappy. Our hand didn't really get much better. We're very dead to another Gold Vein Hydra, which is a little terrifying. They've got 4 in their deck. Deadly Cover-Up. I'm going to take my Jaces. I'm glad you took your threat out of play. Now I think we just untap, play an untap land, Outrageous Robbery them for a bunch. 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They're 1 point off from being able to kill us with the Gold Vein Hydra. Did I count that right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Cost 1 green and 5, so it's 15. Okay. Yes, I am very okay with that. This one? Big old demon off the top. Oh no, they drew their own demon, chat. How forever will we win? We drew another demon. Ooh, they had a Gold Vein Hydra left. Scary. We got him. We robbed them. We robbed the top of their deck. I had fun. Yes, I did. I won the game. I had a good time. Had a grand old time. Let me check the sideboard again, see if there's anything else I want to change. Hey, Clock, how's it going? I think I'm still pretty happy with where we're at for the most part. I wouldn't mind one Dreams of Steel and Oil in the 75 somewhere. But I think I still want 3 Duress. I think I also like the end. Like, having won the end, you can search for with stock, or like try to find with stock up's pretty nice. Could I cut one of these Malicious Eclipses? I don't think I really want to. I think I'm pretty happy still. Oil Deep is a very good, like, middle-of-the-road card that helps you. It's not, like, the best card in any matchup, but it does a lot in almost every matchup. Or does, like, just enough. Being able to take combo pieces against the, like, the blue-white decks. Being able to take the few threats out of the hand, out of the domain decks. being just a huge roadblock for the red decks. The card just kind of checks a lot of boxes. It's not, like, incredible at anything in particular. It's just very good at a lot of different things. Also, like, being able to take dead cards out of our hand is pretty nice. Pretty good. Getting ready to set up a box freezer. I feel that. We live in an apartment as well, and our freezer is not anywhere close to big enough, so we had to get, like, a box freezer to sit on the side as well. And so far, it's really shored up a lot of, like, random games and matches. It's been really good. Yeah, turn 3 beans. Sad we didn't have a counterspell for that one. I'm okay with stocking up and discarding a card because these annoyances aren't doing anything for us anyway. Time for the white Overlord to come down and make us sad. Oh, the green Overlord. Well, let's see what opponent's working with, shall we? What you got, opponent? And also, like, Oil Deep being able to give you the information as to what's in your opponent's hand and what's in your opponent's hand is incredible in a lot of matchups. I don't think there's one card out of this hand we really want to take. It's either Niv or it's not Niv. It's either Atraxa or take nothing. Probably it just takes Atraxa, right? We can't Leyline Binding our Oil Deep, which is nice. That's a good one. It's going to attack for 4. I'm assuming we're going to hit with a Leyline Binding here. Ooh, no Leyline Binding yet. So we are Jace minusing to draw a card to try to get it so that we can get to our Doomsday Extractor the following turn. But we want to shock ourselves because it's going to die anyway. Or not shock, yeah, like shock ourselves with the Jace. In case we draw like a change the equation. They're playing counterspells in the main. Interesting. I am surprised to see a No More Lies in their deck. Bless you. The classic No More Lies Restless Cottage deck. Attack for 4. I was hoping to find an untapped land there. Or even just a tap land. Any land there would have been really nice. Third Deadly Cover-Up was not ideal. Yep, you got my Oil Deed. Yeah, yes, it would. Maelstrom Pulse. I do like the idea of having Maelstrom Pulse in the deck. I just don't know if it's worth stretching the mana. That's my only problem. It's like difficult on, it's like very difficult on the mana to be stretching it that way, but also have like only black sources to cast our demon. Yeah, it is. It's very rough. Black, white. I wonder. Opponent drew all 4 white or green overlords, huh? That's a lot of those. Yes, the verge of starting on green makes it a lot harder. I just don't think it's worth it to try to splash another color. I think our deck's like pretty strong as is. Oh, it's so damn frustrating. Fuck, dude. Oh. What did we put on the bottom? Or what did we take off that stock up? Did we take a land off of it? Does the green verge start on black? The bluebird or the because we'd only be able to play the blue black or the black green verge. Does that one start on black? I thought it started on green. Yeah, I thought the green black one started on that. Yes. Yeah, 1 Sunspine Lynx would be real good. That might be it. I feel like we took a land off the stock up. Oh, this is just unfortunate. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought it started on green for elves. That's what I thought. It's very funny that the land we drew was also the island, just to, like, max punish us. This gets countered, though. Like, we know the first spell we cast was getting countered. You know, it's not doing too bad, Chops. This game's been a little rough. We have failed to draw land for a lot of turns in a row. 4, 10, 21. That'll do it. We did unfortunately brick on lands for a couple too many turns. Duress seems great. Tidebinder seems good. Cut down seem bad. Anoint seem bad. Negates are good. The end and our robbery seem fine. Nowhere to runs are pretty bad. Do like the plot up. Probably cut one of these oil deep gear hulks. Well, maybe we're supposed to cut one of the deadly cover ups actually. Yeah, that was a rough game. How are you doing tonight? Hopefully you're having a good evening. Oh, that's not a bad night. That sounds good. We had lasagna for dinner that we made. It was absolutely fantastic. It was a good night. We don't like actually make food from scratch very often, or it was a nice change of pace. Those hands much better than our last. Got a couple Maze Mind Tomes. Drawing like all our annoyance last game too is not particularly great. Would be nice if I had an answer to a turn 2 beans, but again, we're not always going to have that. Put the stop here. Of course, they have the beans. Really hope they don't have beans into Overlord again. It'd be real awkward. Oh, not like this, please. Not like this. Should have probably scryed. I had to stop there for a reason. I just didn't do it. They almost have full domain. Well, let's see what they're cooking with, shall we? They can't tag our oil deep gear Hulk, at least. We know that. Oh, the island's been okay. I mean, this game it would have been better as Undercity Sewers, but it's not looking great with Doomsday Extractor. But we also don't usually need to cast Doomsday Extractor exactly on turn 6. I don't think that's any different this matchup. Like Yell-Time Explosion and Sunfall. Ancient Cornucopia. God, their mana is just kind of ugly. Supposed to take the counterspell. Problem is I don't really want to jam another Oil Deep Gear Hulk into what they have, but I really don't want them to have a counterspell either. They just really are on a Niv Mizzet domain list. Like, very hard into the Niv Mizzet stuff. A bunch of 2-mana guild cards. So many beans. So many fucking beans. Attack for 4.
Cat.
I think I'm supposed to take their Sunfall. Just hope they don't draw anything good off of the next, like, 4 cards out of their deck. Seems like they just untap and Sunfall, kill 1 thing, draw 2 cards. We're just getting buried by the card advantage of those beans. Just have to hope that, like, their top 4 cards of their deck are bad. I think is, like, our best shot of doing anything here. But they have to discard, like, a reasonable spell if they want to kill our things, which is also kind of good. Really want to find a duress so we can clear the way for a Doomsday Extractor. Like, this would have been a great turn to cast Doomsday if we didn't have the island. That is the unfortunate bit.